Zealanders, easygoing, conservative and responsible.
Wake up, it's a beautiful morning. Yo, Skrill, drop it hard.
These scenes of violence, sickness, scumbaggery are all parts of another good night out for the average Kiwi. Consequences arise not only for the drinker, but for the government, the private sector and society at large. But who is to blame? The government's sole responsibility is to act in the best interests of society. Anything that is seen as detrimental to society is heavily affected by legislation. So how can it be something with such overwhelming statistics still remain relatively untouched by strict government policy?
Currently in New Zealand, there are 14,000 off-site liquor stores to our 4 million people. That's a liquor store for every 285th New Zealander. This is excluding those who are under the age of 18. These figures show current acts make it too easy for alcohol licences to be granted. The more accessible the alcohol is, the greater issues it can create.
New Zealand Police have outlined alcohol as their #1 issue and waste of resources. 1 in 6 adults have potentially hazardous drinking patterns, with over 300 alcohol-related offences committed every day. 31% of crimes committed are by those who have consumed alcohol. A study endorsed by the World Health Organization in 2009 estimated harmful alcohol use cost New Zealand $4.5 billion annually.
Law is a vehicle for achieving some things, but not others. It can't change the drinking culture by itself. It can nudge it towards a more responsible direction.
Businesses are suffering the most from this issue. This is due to lost money in productivity, which is costing New Zealand more than $16 million a year in alcohol-related absenteeism. This does not include people that come to work and are not performing as they usually would. People are on average 33% less productive when they have been drinking the night before, which can lead to huge losses in output for a company. That is this many people not turning up. The way that we New Zealanders are drinking is starting to get out of control. This drinking is having a devastating effect on society, whether it is a negative effect on your body, your behaviour or your relationships.
This diagram of Gabbo highlights the hazards that could be potentially caused by drinking excess alcohol. At this stage, Gabbo is having a good time with his mates and having a few beers. This is where Gabbo gets really friendly, has a dance and his inhibitions start to fade. Here Gabbo no longer has control of his body, gets aggressive, fights with his girlfriend and has been turned down from his local bar. Finally, poor old Gabbo has drunken himself to death. Another life wasted.
Do you ever regret drinking the next day?
Always, yeah. But we do it because we love beers.
I'm sure everyone has been negatively affected to some extent by the consequences of alcohol. When will we realise what our limits are and how much is too much? It's alright for you and your mates to have a few drinks now and again.
I enjoy a big night as much as the next guy, so nothing's better than a few quiet beers without losing my memory. Cheers. Cheers.
I got a box and had a few before I came, but that doesn't mean I finished the whole thing. After all, I do have work in the morning.
The government is ready to make changes, but when our drinking culture is so strong, what can they really do?
The main solution is quite simple. Raise awareness and educate consumers on multiple damages they're doing, not only to their body, but to their community.
There's no doubt that alcohol creates good social ties and it makes a celebration. Nobody wants to stop that, it's just how far it goes. Our choices are our most important weapon, so what are you going to do with them?